Well, hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on this busy night, right? The week of Thanksgiving. I know there's so much else you could be doing, but you're here with us and we're excited to be here. My name is Sandy Tabola, and I'm excited to be hosting this call with Michelle Grensing, Tammy Lamison, and Heidi Biggs as we share our mission to impact families for better health and prosperous living. Thanks for taking time out to take a look at how you can make an impact by inspiring healthy living around the world. We are leaders and partnering with the Juice Plus company, and we care about as much about your finances as you do about your health. So now let's get to know you a little bit. And in the chat, I love this to be interactive. And we'll go to the first slide. Did you know that $11,000 is the average credit card debt per household? And that actually this year maybe small, but put a one in the chat if you are wanting to work to pay off some debt, to get out of debt. If that's important to you, put a one in the chat. And then 78% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. So put a two in the chat if you feel sometimes like you're living paycheck to paycheck. And or if you know someone who is living paycheck to paycheck. And two-thirds of people have to start a second job just to make ends meet. Put a three in the chat if that's you, if you're wanting a second job or needing to. And then 60% of people want to own their own business versus having a job. If you would like to own, if you could come across the perfect business, if you would rather do that than have a job, put a four in the chat. And then 85% of families want more time together with both parents. And put a five in the chat if you'd like to be more home with your family and spend more time with your family. Well, and you may not be facing. Thanks so much for answering those. And while you may not be facing any of these realities, or they may not be super severe for you right now, you never know when you might need a plan B or want to create different financial options for your family. I had no idea I was going to need a plan B when I came across this amazing company. All I knew was that the products helped me and my family so much. And I'm so grateful I said yes to the company as well because it helped my family so much. And I will share a little bit more about that later. So, if you are looking for a business, you want an ideal one, right? So, today's ideal business, a lot of people are looking for a stable and lasting company in a thriving industry. Products are safe, effective, consumable, relevant, low risk, unlimited income potential, and the benefit package for the family would be nice, right? Working from anywhere with flexible hours would really be nice as well, and having tax write-offs. And so I am going to, let's see, now I'm going to turn this over to we're talking about the timing, and people are so much looking for this, and you may also. I'm going to turn it over to my friend Heidi, who's a personal trainer, a hairstylist, and a wellness coach. I love her heart for others and her big, bold dreams. Take it away,
Thank
Heidi.
you, Sandy. Appreciate it. Well, I got to share that I just feel so honored to be part of this call tonight with all of these wonderful ladies who are my peers in this amazing business we call Juice Plus, which you see here. I actually have got to be honest, a lot of people, this makes sense right away, and they're the smart ones. I myself took a little bit longer needed a little, we don't like to use the word convincing, but I definitely needed a little bit more time to say yes. But when I did say yes, I was not prepared for what how big and how significant my life would change. But how I found out about Juice Plus was from my husband. He met this incredible guy while surfing. You know, when you see kids and they're running around and you like look at them and you just like want to bottle up their energy. My husband said that about this guy that he saw surfing on the Pacific Ocean, and he was catching every wave when everyone else was catching their breath. And he said, whatever he has, I want that in a bottle. Well, Juice Plus actually did just that. And they found a way to put fruits, vegetables, and berries and plant-based omegas in a capsule and a soft chew, and then brought it to the market, kind of like Jetson food. And I was blown away when I actually started taking these amazing capsules and chewables. We do the soft chews as well because they're like the tastiest healthy snack in the if you want a little sweet treat. And I was not prepared for what was going to happen to my body. It's that one simple change that we make every single day, kind of like when you brush your teeth. You know, when you brush your teeth, though, you're like, very often it's like you kind of easy to skip, like doing it twice a day, right? Versus and just do it once a day. But we know the benefits of doing it twice a day, like flossing, right? Juice Plus is that extra, it's like the seatbelt. It's just that. You take it every single day, two little capsules of each down the hatch with 8 ounces of water. It really is the easiest, simple change that you can make to your diet and lifestyle every single day. It's really, really unique. And what makes it unique is that if you were to go to the grocery store and buy a bag of broccoli, it would have a nutrition facts label on the back. Well, Juice Plus has a food label too, just like that. And you will see nutrition facts. You won't see supplement facts. You will on the omegas because they are classed as a supplement, but Juice Plus capsules are actual food. It's non-GMO, it's kosher certified, vegan, and dairy and gluten free. But my favorite part is, and this is why we've partnered with Olympic athletes that were performing in this past Olympics, those that train in North Carolina, is because of the NSF certification. That proves that what's on the label is actually in the product and nothing else. I had a friend who said that she had this vitamin D supplement she was taking and it had to be pulled off the shelf because it was shown to contain ground up house plants. Ew, that's so gross. So having this certification just really does, give you the peace of mind and that trust that what is actually in the product is that only no contaminants, no harsh chemicals, no pesticides, no herbicides, no fungicides, no heavy metals, any banned substances. And it's that NSF certification that those pro athletes and the governing bodies that check for different contaminants in those athletes, that's what they look for. So it's peace of mind. So if they're taking it, it's good enough for them. Why not us, right? It is also, and this is what had me saying yes, is that it is the most researched nutritional product in the world. 48 published clinical studies in medical journals and sports journals since 1993. There is no other product that I know of on the planet that has that body of research that they can be proud of and brag about. The other thing that I think is really exciting is how many healthcare professionals and medical professionals, from doctors, chiropractors, eye doctors, nurses, wellness coaches like myself, that have partnered and recommend Juice Plus. We have the most healthcare professionals that have partnered with us because of some of the reasons that I've already shared. And then if you have children or know anyone that has children, as an adult purchasing Juice Plus, you can actually sponsor a child and they can receive Juice Plus for free. As long as they're 4 years old, they can receive it free for 21 years until they're 25. It's pretty amazing and very, very generous. And something to be very, very proud of. Now, let's take a look at some of the research. Now, one of the things that like I said, this is the reason why I said yes. Within 2 to 10 hours of actually consuming Juice Plus, it has been found that the polyphenols in Juice Plus significantly rise in your body those important nutrients really help slow down systemic inflammation and aging overall. So, all those fancy creams that we put on our face, the best thing we can actually do for anti-aging is what we put inside our bodies. Um, One of the things that happened to me that I was not expecting that I have to share because I think it's really important. And there's a lot of people that suffer with gut health issues and digestive issues. And I was not expecting this at all. I tried everything. I was constipated, going to the bathroom maybe once or twice a week. And after taking, and I want to make this clear, there's several things needed for good flow of your gut health. We'll just say good, that good digestion is eating lots of fiber, drinking lots of water, movement, sleep, and relaxation. And I was doing all of those things. I could check off all of those boxes, but I still had these issues. Insert Juice Plus. I have been consistently taking Juice Plus and consistently a lot more regular, going 2 to 4 times a day like we should be, ever since these guys started penetrating into my cells. Another thing that happened, you can see in 8 to 12 weeks, your gum health can improve and your skin health and your heart and lung health. Well, I had improved gum health. I had a dentist telling me because I had a really sore, receding gum, and the dentist told me I needed surgery. Well, when I went back for my follow-up appointment to take a look and see how it was doing, it had completely healed. I didn't need that surgery anymore. How exciting is that? So that's another part of the research. It's like, oh, I feel like I'm part of it, even though that was one of those studies was done before I even started taking it. It's just a credit to the body of research and the clinical studies that have been published. And then another one I think is really, really important is 6 months, reduction in body fat and insulin resistance. It's a huge thing and a huge problem these days that really could, a lot of people could do with flooding their body with this, amazing nutrition. So another thing I did want to point out before I hand this back to Sandy is that we have an amazing deal. It's Black Friday. We've got Thanksgiving coming up just around the corner. And from today until December 2nd, these are the deals that we have. You can purchase our fruit and vegetable blend and receive the berry soft chews for free. You can also get 30% off our amazing Perform protein powder. It's my personal favorite. Tastes like berry and cherry. So yummy. And then these amazing bars, they're so great to have in the car, especially if you're traveling or, if you're busy mama and you got kids you're picking up from, practice and you need to give them a snack before they get home because they're starving. These bars are a great, great addition to add in. And we have 30% off those too. So Sandy, I'm handing it back to you, my friend.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Heidi. Just incredible. I am so grateful I made that change also. And now I get to introduce my very, very special friend, Michelle Grinsey. And she is, besides loving her family and Jesus, she's a Pilates and bar instructor, a multi-certified health coach, and including weight loss. And what I love about her is just her heart and the legacy that she is passing on with her family and entrepreneurship and health and vitality. Michelle?
Hey everyone, thank you so much. I love that you have joined us tonight. As far as the product, Heidi just shared that, any effort to increase fruit and vegetable consumption are essential for improving public health in general. Because you guys, now, I'll tell you my story just really briefly. I mean, we were the family who ate every color of the rainbow of processed foods before this. And that is very common. Processed foods, we don't eat enough fruits and vegetables. And some people think, well, I eat pretty good, but my son doesn't, or my husband doesn't. But there's only about 5%, maybe 10% of the population that eat just a very average amount. So we are all above average tonight, and the company is for sure. So I heard about all of these things, Juice Plus, when I was 40. I found out I was pregnant after 10 years. I had 10 and 12-year-old daughters. And the light bulb came on, like, going flashing at me, like, you haven't been taking good care of your health. What if your kids get sick? You have a new child. I lost my mom whenever I was 15. I only knew her my whole life as being sick. And I think that it was just because of all of that, when my friend Sandy, who was my Bible study leader at the time, shared Juice Plus, I paid attention. So I hope you're really paying attention tonight, because I heard that 70% of 12-year-olds have heart disease. And my daughter's on this call today, and she is almost 30 years old. And I knew when she was 12 years old, and I heard that of course she does, because I knew how I'd been feeding her. So the company is absolutely unique. My favorite thing, especially in 2024, is that it provides stability. You guys, we want stability in our income, and we want stability in our health, right? Anybody? Anybody? Just me? I hope you're raising your hand. Um, this company is 50 plus years old in 25 countries. It has such a narrow focused product line. I love that all positions are permanent. You get paid in different ways, from commissions to retail profit to bonuses. I'll go through a little bit more in a minute, but I just love, there's a lot of things that we can choose to do in our very part-time magic, which is what I call this. But why not have it be something that has stability? So let's go to the next one. This is pretty cool. So when you reach the top leadership position of our company, actually not the top, second to the top, you begin to get some of this. It's not about a fancy trip or a shiny car or anything. It's about providing a benefits package. I think that when you hear things like a benefit package that has medical and dental and vision and college tuition, I'd get a check every semester when my girls were in college, an expense allowance to help you build your business and for your extra things. And on top of that, you get a holiday bonus. These are real game changers for people living their lives and caring for their family well. And it all started with the founder, Jay Martin. He really is a visionary. He was able in 1970 to come up with a mission statement that is absolutely timeless. And that is to build a stable and lasting company, that will help as many people possible realize their dreams. And for that, I am forever grateful. And I don't know anyone that cannot potentially impact. And I'm all about making a positive impact in other people's lives. Then Travis Garza is our new CEO, because Jay Martin is a senior now. And we are so fortunate to have Travis Garza, who is 100% committed to keeping Jay Martin's vision alive, his heart alive, because we call ourselves the company with a heart. And yet he has like 20 years of experience in this industry. So I love him. This is just real quick. We're not going to stay here, but I want you to know that the possibilities are endless. You start just as a partner, but you can keep climbing all the way up. And, just there's $100,000 available just in title rewards. And so let's go ahead and go to the next one. Look, this is it. This is the product line. So think about that. Jay Martin, all of these years, and this is it. There is not anyone in your life and in my life that cannot benefit from these things. It's a food first approach, and it bridges a gap in what every single person that we love and care about can benefit from. So this is what keeps it stable. This is great. I love that we don't have a catalog of a whole bunch of things, because I don't like selling anything. I just love caring about people. So as far as the compensation, all positions are permanent. You don't have to do anything. There's no minimums. There's no quotas. And the first level is that you can get to is called Partner Plus. And this is just you getting your products really for your whole family. You have the potential of getting here. It might take you and one other family, but that will help offset the cost of your products. And that's all I wanted to do, but I didn't know that it would keep going. Next one. And then here we are. I remember going to my small group and telling them, hey, have you guys ever heard of Juice Plus? And one of the people there, he led the music for our church, and he goes, oh yeah, Pastor Jed takes Juice Plus. He talks about it. He says it's changed its blood work. So that really helped me. They decided to get Juice Plus. But look, it doesn't take much to get to this next level. And when you get here, you really are able to have all products of Juice Plus covered for your family and maybe a little extra. I remember when I got here, I was able to do that, and I was able to help pay for swimming, which my girls were competitive swimmers. But I liked looking at this picture. It says Johnson, Smith, and Sanchez. I like looking at that as someone I know that's a picky eater, someone I know that has an itis, like plantar fasciitis or colitis or something like that, and somebody else who just wants to improve their appearance. Pretty easy. Next one. And then this level is called sales coordinator. And at this one, you get the top commission level. It's, I just think once you're here and you duplicate that, you can reach the top of that stair step. Actually, the slide before that, if you do that and you are able to duplicate that, you can realize anything possible financially, and obviously you're protecting your health, so you're feeling good enough to do it in this business. Next. And once you're there, you really have built some stability. And these are things I like seeing, not just the monthly, but the yearly. We're looking at making a car payment. We're looking at paying off those credit card bills. We're looking at helping with a mortgage. You might even be climbing on up and looking at buying a second home, or, really, it's amazing. And you really do make money doing this. Some people wonder, but we do. So now next, we were going to go to my family I call, Tammy Lamison. You saw her on the little flyer that your friend sent you. She they've just had a lot of construction in their house and dust, and she doesn't have much of a voice tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and share hers, but I want to highlight her because I call her my family, because whenever I went to Q school, which was qualifying national marketing director, I sat at this table with this beautiful ladies, and I sat next to Tammy. And that was probably, I don't even know how many years ago that was. But we were friends, and we became friends then. And then we made it to the top level of the company, and our families were on stage with us whenever we got to be recognized at our company's conference. Well, her daughter was already friends with my daughter, Aubrey, but apparently the rest of the kids connected as well. Because a few years ago, her middle child slid right into Aubrey's DMs, and they got to know each other. They are married, and Tammy is Mimi, and I am Gigi to Aubrey and Josh's little boy, Henry. So, Juice Plus can really bridge the gap in the relationships you're looking for too. You never know. But I also just want to tell you, she's amazing. I love her heart for people. I knew that from the day that I met her, at Q school. And Aubrey just sent me a message. It's safe to say she is very thankful for Juice Plus. I love it. But she's actually been with Juice Plus a few years longer than me. And she loves the Lord. She loves her family. She is very fit, and she works with hormonal health, which is huge. Who wants to talk to her about hormonal health? It's amazing. She partners with a few doctors, and that's what this business has allowed her to do. And she just really appreciates the seatbelt that this provides in their nutritional health. And I love that our grandchildren have Juice Plus going through their veins, through their mommy and daddy, all the way back to when their mommy and daddy were kids. Pretty cool. So, that I think I turn it back to Sandy now.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And as you can see, it's just a simple system. You did a great job, Michelle, explaining exactly, how we get from place to place. And it's simple. We share our story. I call myself a page stories teller, right? We educate, we follow up, we get customers, partners, and that's what we do. And we duplicate what we're doing and other people do it. The company collects, ships, and supports us. We don't have to schlep product. They ship it. And then our team duplicates this system and it just continues growing and growing. And I'm so grateful for that. And let's go to the next slide. So as you can see, the timing is perfect. And if I'd love for you to think where you see yourself. Maybe you're a personal trainer, a mom who might want to stay home with their kids or spend more time and get the best price possible or earn extra income, or as we talked about, paying down debt, increase giving, or a health professional that would like to maybe retire sooner or have extra income to fund vacations, design your future. Maybe you're already retired and you would like to have more fun vacations and would like to design a future, contribute to others, have a strong cause, and get support, mentorship, grow. You like to grow personally and receive recognition. And I just want to say really quickly that 29 years ago, I was a youth pastor and absolutely loved helping middle schoolers find their identity. I never made more than $800 a month, and I was sick. I had chronic sinusitis and other autoimmune. I had no energy, and I had a son who had a ear infection for a solid year and eczema growing out of his scalp. It was horrible. We were a mess, and I knew we had to do something. All my research brought me to what my friend shared with me, these plant powders that would help bridge the gap between what I knew we should be eating. And sure enough, a few months later, my energy went through the roof. My son's ear infections improved, his allergies improved. We were craving more fruits and veggies. My autoimmune calmed down, and I was telling everyone about it because I just couldn't keep my mouth shut, never thinking it was going to be my career. I just knew that I had this responsibility to share with others. So when I joined the company, within 8 months, I had matched my salary, and with the church, I was able to step away and care for my grandmother who developed Alzheimer's and move her in with us. And then 4 years later, my husband self-destructed with drugs and alcohol and left the family. And I was left to finish raising two teenage boys on my salary. I am forever grateful to the Juice Plus company. I didn't have to figure that out on $800 a month. We were fine. And I was able to be home with my boys to help them adjust to their new reality. So I say, come join us. There's something for everyone. And there's kind of three options. If you say, yes, I need Juice Plus, and you just want to eat Juice Plus, maybe sponsor a child in our Healthy Starts where they get theirs for free, we would love that. And we will take good care of you, and you can join our health community. We do lots of events that help promote health. Or you may want to just save on your own product and share with a few people, share with a few families. You can absolutely do that. Or you may feel that this is a cause that you could contribute to and may want to earn monthly income, and we would love to help you there and be your guide to doing that. So thank you so much. I think we're going to stop record. Oh, and I would be remiss if I didn't tell you of our next event that we have, and it also is a Zoom call. And Wendy Campbell, the most amazing registered nurse, and she has the ability to share the research in ways that we can understand. And she's going to talk about the wow is in the whys. And that's Tuesday, December 3rd at 7 p.m. Central Time. So get back to the person who invited you and get more information about that. I am going to go ahead and stop record, and we can